I am back with a book recommendation, and the book that I am going to recommend to you is Broken Country by Claire Leslie Hall. The reason I read this book was because I saw my favourite booktuber Sarah Caroli read it, and if she reads it, I'm going to read it. So I did, and I rated this book 4.75 stars. It was so brilliant. I wouldn't even know how to categorise this book really, but it's definitely got a lot of romance in there. It is definitely, at its core, it is a love story. So it's told in the perspective of Beth, who is the main character, the female main character, and we get a past love story between her and Gabriel. We get her current life, which is her married to Frank, who is a farmer, and he's my favourite character of the whole book. And then we've got another POV, which is a murder trial that's going on. And when the book starts, we kind of don't know who's been unalived, who's done it. So we're kind of having to figure that out as we go along and piece things together from the past and the present POVs. So it's really, really interesting. And it's also, Beth as a main character is very frustrating because she's just a very flawed character and she makes a lot of bad decisions, if I'm being honest. So it's really interesting to be in that kind of perspective, but also that's something that would usually annoy me, but actually I think it was so essential to the story, Beth being that way. Like, she had to be that way in order for the story to be as good as it was. It was really gripping, like I say, because you wanting to know what actually happened, what has actually gone on here, who's done what here. Like, it's just really, really interesting. Such a page turner. It was a tiny little bit of a slow start, which is just why I didn't give it the full 5 stars. But honestly, I absolutely loved it so much. I really, really highly recommend it. I thought the writing was great, but I actually listened to pretty much all of it on audiobook, and the narrator, I can't remember her full name, I'll put it on the screen, was absolutely brilliant. She really portrayed every single emotion so well. Like, I felt everything. I was tearing up, I was shocked, I was just like on the edge of my seat. I really, really loved it so much. And overall, I would say it's a love story. It's also a mystery. It kind of reads like it has a bit of a thriller-esque vibe to the tone of it, which I really, really enjoyed. But yeah, it's a story of love, loss, grief, betrayal, tragedy, and it really does reiterate how all of the decisions that we make really do hold weight and really can sometimes have very serious consequences. So that's all I'll say, but I highly, highly recommend it, and yeah, it was just brilliant.